Why men are getting weaker. What's up, guys? Just me here in our thoughts on walks, and I'm just gonna briefly talk about why I think men are getting weaker, and I'm gonna give out three reasons why I think that's been constantly happening a lot on these years. And the first one is, I think that men are growing up with no character, with no personality. And I think, this could be for many reasons, but I believe probably the main one is because you don't have a role model to follow, to teach him the things that only a man can teach a boy to become a man. I'm just gonna give an example that happened to me when I was a little kid. At night, I was terrified of the dark. At night, I wanted to sleep in my parents' bedroom, and every time at night, when everybody was already sleeping, I would just open the door and just wanted to sleep with them, even on the floor. But I wanted to sleep with them because I was scared of the dark. And my mom was like, yeah, no, just lay here. Yeah, don't worry, mijo. And my dad's like, no, you get the fuck out of here and you go to your bedroom and sleep. And at that moment, I was like, why are you doing this? Like, come on, just let me sleep. You're just gonna make me suffer. And at the end of the day, I had to go back to my bedroom. But I think that was really important because it just built a mentality of me be able to resist and fight my fears. That's how I see it now. And back then, like I said, I was just terrified, but I have realized that was probably one of the best things that my dad could have done to me. And they did also many other things, but I think that's one that comes out to my mind, and that I feel that people, even parents in today's world, are getting softer with their kids, and as a consequence, men are just becoming more softer, and it will just pass from generation to generation. So it's something that I should definitely have a look up. And then the other one is that I feel men are getting more physically weaker. And according to health data, 24% of the men in the world are going to the gym. Only 24%, which means that 86% are not. And a lot of them have severe obesity. Just take a look at that. 8 out of 10 men are fat, are weak. And I think as man, especially in today's world, it's really important to be physically active, lift weights, have an athletic body, have a strong body. Because one of our jobs as a man is to be a protector and protect the people around us. And if we have a good, strong body, it will give us the fundamentals, and it will give us the power to do that, to protect the people around us. And then the last one, guys, is that we as men, more than ever, have relied on technology pretty much for everything. And a lot of the things are starting to make us less and less manfulness, right? For example, if we want to eat something, we just grab our phones and we just order something in Uber Eats, and boom, it's just in front of our door. We just have to walk a few steps and that's it. And before, our ancestors, like I'm talking way thousands and thousands of years ago, they had to go down there and they had to walk for miles, for hours, and kill a big animal and bring it back to their family. That was a real man back then. I don't know, it's just that just impacts me, and it just made me realize how much we have relied on technology. And then the other one is dating. Nowadays, we just get Bumble, we just download Tinder, swipe right, swipe left, we might get lucky, we have a date, and boom, we don't have to do much. And not too long ago, maybe like 5-10 years ago, we had to go down to places. Had to be at the gym, had to be at, a local bar, a church, anywhere where you will socialize. And you had to go and talk to people. You had to go and talk to the girl. And it was a good chance unless you're Brad Pitt, that you were gonna get rejected. And you had to deal with it and you had to move on. But now, today, man, especially the new generations are just getting used to using those apps. And if they just rejected you, it's not the same than being rejected in person. You're like, okay, I'll just keep swiping right or left. And that, I feel, are some of the things like technology. I'm pretty sure there are a million more. These are the two that I just came up to my mind that are starting to make us weaker in all kinds of ways, mentally, physically, and as a consequence, our character and persona are getting hurt by all of this. So it's just a matter of analyzing all those things and just try to push ourselves out of our comfort zone and start doing things that will make us better and that will make us become real men. Have a great day, guys.